Alright guys, welcome back to another video. We are here again for another vlog with the C-34 Laurel missile car. It smells like Japanese fuel because the last thing that was in this thing was Japanese fuel and it's all been emptied out. So I'm going to go ahead and give this thing its first tank of Aussie fuel, 98. But I'm actually really concerned what they've disconnected to empty the fuel out. I need to really check. Just need to be careful and make sure that no fuel is just going to come pumping out the bottom, because fuel right now is $1.80 a litre. Very expensive, but we'll get this fuel, we'll head back to the house, we'll get some oil in this thing and see if we can't fire it up for you guys. And we need to get wifey's reaction to seeing this car for the first time, because it's literally been 6 years since she's seen this car. So super pumped. Hope you're liking the Laurel content. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe. We're going to be sending the shit out of this thing in tomorrow's vlog at the drift track. So yeah, let's get it full of fuel, take it home. So ridiculous the price of fuel. Anyway, let's go pay. Got your slippers off, mate? First on today.
Should have put them on. No.
Alright, Laurel, it's back. We've had this thing as long as we've had this longer than one of our kids.
What were you about to say, as long as our kid?
Oh, Scarlett was only just born before it.
Yeah, no, a couple of years old.
Couple?
Yeah, we got it in 2016.
She would have been a year old.
No, she wouldn't have.
2 years old. Okay.
Yeah, over 2 years. It's
I don't think it's as bad as it was.
No.
I thought.
And this is what I was trying to say with like driving it at EBISU, and you're like, oh yeah, but the rules have changed, and I'm like, it's not that bad though. Like, I knew it had the rear end damage, which obviously like power vehicle standards it didn't pass. But Suanaga was telling us, and Kumakubo was telling us to come and drift it, and they were saying it's okay. So
yeah,
that's
but
what made me think it wasn't that bad.
So no, part of it is obviously you need with the power vehicle rules, and they were the ones storing our cars.
Yeah. We
need a cage. You can't just get off the shelf cage for a C-34 Laurel.
No, this was before the cage rule was in, when we went to D1.
Oh yeah.
And Kumakubo, he said, come down, and that's when he said that Jen could drive his S15 rally car.
Oh, that's right. But yeah, like it's bad, but it's not like crazy.
It's not Stewie Bryant.
No. So I can get a lot of this out with the forklift at the track, I reckon.
Yeah.
Like, you know, somewhat reasonable.
Yeah.
Get the tail lights working, or get some tail lights put in it, something.
No brakes?
No oil, no brakes. I had to empty everything out to bring it over.
Oh, brake fluid.
But if you give me a hand, I'm about to put oil in it and we can start it up. If you can try not to 5 minutes.
That's worse than I remember.
The front?
Yeah.
No, so I thought the front was worse. The grill's still good.
For some reason I thought that it had headlights.
Well, it does. They're just
no, but
very
like
broken.
The covers and stuff.
No.
I feel like we pulled some of the front out as well when we were over there.
Oh, we pulled the quarters off the wheels a bit. Oh, it had a bumper. The bumper was wrecked. The bumper got wrecked.
Yeah. It's a fun car to drive. I remember that.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm going to get some oil. Pop the bonnet and have a look under the bonnet for the first time first, I guess, actually. I'll pop it, you pull it. Oh. There we go. There won't be spiders because they would have had to fumigate it. Oh, it doesn't even have a radiator cap.
The strut's out.
Yeah, alright. Where's that go?
Yeah, up there.
Pull that up higher. Down a bit. Down a bit.
I think it's broken anyway, it looks bent.
Alright, so missing a radiator cap, which is no big deal because they obviously would have had to take all the water and everything out of it. That holds up the intercooler. But it doesn't look too bad into here, really. Like,
I feel like there's less rust than my 8.6 had when it came over.
yeah, it's surprisingly clean. All right, well, I'm gonna go in. I don't know what I'm gonna do about a radiator cap, but so it should have no oil. I'll go grab the oil now.
A little bit.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Take the radiator cap, oil cap off for me. I'll go get oil. See if we can't get this Johnny started up.
What was the hack to this?
Hack?
Yeah, isn't it you put that in there?
Oh.
And then you pour on there.
Yeah. No.
I want to see if it works.
Gonna try. No, I've
You don't
tried
wanna
before.
try?
No, I've tried before. It doesn't work for me.
Well then.
All right. So I got some 2050. What is this? I don't even know. I just grabbed it. I don't know. It should be good.
Did you bring a rag?
No, I haven't spilt any yet. As I say that, I spill some. Ooh.
Oh my god.
Make sure there's nothing coming out underneath. Does it have an oil filter on it? It's on that side that you're on, down there.
Yeah.
It's got an oil filter, that's a start. Probably should change that, but it's fine, I'm sure.
Nothing coming out. There's a cap on the trailer.
Oh, is there?
Is that radiator? It looks like a radiator.
Yeah, it probably is the radiator cap.
It's
Sick.
behind the front wheel.
Yeah, mad. So it probably was just sitting on there and fell off.
It's a grady one.
Oh, do you want to go grab the hose? Alright, so I'm going to get you to, I'm going to disconnect the CAS, the crank angle sensor. Don't try and turn it over yet, but in a sec. Huh? Alright, just stick your hand, turn the windscreen wipers off. Try and turn it over. Make sure it's out of gear. Turn her over. Try hard. Try again. Hold on. Don't think these aren't the right size terminals. Go again. Oh, those terminals started getting hot already. All right, I'm going to plug in the crank angle sensor. All right, hold on. All right, and hold this down tight. All right, go for it. Alternator works and everything. Go! Tires straight up. How good is that? I can't believe that. Remember, it really doesn't have much of an exhaust on it, so I'm going to need to get that sorted out today or tomorrow. We're putting water in it. It's definitely already got oil. Holy crap. She fired straight up. That's unreal. How good is that? So, sort of no point me going to the back of the car because the exhaust ends right here. Yeah, you can't really see it, but the exhaust dumps straight under the car, so it is what it is. Dude, I'm pumped. It freaking works. We'll obviously need to put clutch fluid, brake fluid and all that sort of stuff in, but the fact that just fired up, big win.
I'm taking any more water.
No, because the thermostat hasn't opened yet. They drove it in Japan, yeah. Still.
I wonder if they had any issues over there.
Fresh off the boat. Oh. Aussie fuel straight in it, fired straight up.
Get paid for it. Pop 34.
Alright, so water, fuel, oil in the engine. So Russ is going to come around a bit later on. We're going to do the clutch and brake fluid. Just leave that open, babe. So what I really need to sort out for it, like honestly, other than getting all the oil sorted, the thing will be ready to rip. Need gearbox fluid as well, and diff fluid. They're both empty, so I need to get fluid for both of them. Probably just going to rip out all of the AC stuff. Doesn't need to be in there, does nothing.
But don't throw it away because we know how hard it can be to find that stuff.
Yeah, no one has a C34 Laurel in Australia, babe, so I think we're good.
Surely it's compatible with C33.
No.
S14?
I'm talking the condenser. The pump's still down there. Maybe the aircon did work.
Isn't the condenser like the only thing that we couldn't find when we were trying to get it for
The condenser's also not in very good condition. So I will pull all of the AC stuff out of this. There's really no point on 4-door. I've got 4 windows to go down. We're not going to be hot inside it. I believe it has rear seat belts. So if you come to Archie, come for a ride with the Pro, there's every chance I'm going to be able to go 4 up in this thing and give ride along. So if you do want to come out, we do the ride with the Pro at Archfield Drift Park, and you might be able to come for a rip in this thing. But I guess for now, I want to start, probably going to maybe pull this front quarter off, give it a bit of a hammer out, try and get all these panels looking a bit more into the right shape. Not really fussed, not that much on the doors. They'll kind of get more used and abused. The rear, I will pull out at the track when I have the usable forklift. Alternatively, I could use the winch off the Zook to pull some of this back out, but this part here needs to go sort of out and up. So we may save the forklift for that stuff. Wonder if an S13 boot would fit on it. I've got an S13 boot sitting there. Don't know. So yeah, overall, just gonna basically, I just want to pull both front quarters off. I'm gonna straighten them up because that's what I can do right now. I won't pull the back out. I'll wait till Russ gets here to muck around with oils and stuff. Well, I'll start having a bit of a play, but let's get this thing off. We'll have a look. I'm just a bit scared to take it off the trailer without brakes. I kind of want to put...
Oh, I'm not going to be in the car when that happens.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking we might fix the brakes while it's still on the trailer. And yeah, we'll go from there. Because I think the back brakes might be stuck on a little bit. So yeah, handbrake should be drum or cable handbrake, which is a good thing, which means I should technically still have brakes, but I don't want to play with that concept while I'm on my driveway, which is somewhat steep. So
and the S13.
We'll get into some things. Yeah, S13.
If it was the black 350, it would be okay.
No, nothing would be okay to run into other than the Baraptor. Run into the Baraptor, that's fine. But overall, super pumped that this car is back here, and super pumped to do a skid. Should be in tomorrow's vlog, so definitely, if you're not already subscribed, subscribe, because there's going to be some very big sends in this car when it's on the track. It's a shame wifey's shoulder's too sore to drive, so she'd be able to have a drive otherwise.
I'm going to have a drive.
No, you can't, your shoulder's sore.
They're lighter than Z's. I'm going to have a drive.
She's got this thing in her head that her S chassis was easier to drive than the 350 as far as the weight of the steering.
It is.
It's in her head, but pumped. I'm going to pull some quarters off and start getting to work.